Black CEO told to wait outside. 5 minutes later, she fired the entire management. Before we dive in this story, hit the comments and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you like the video, please subscribe. She arrived early. Dressed in a tailored suit, briefcase in hand, she waited at the front desk. "You must be lost," the receptionist said without even looking up. "Deliveries go around back. Management is in a meeting." But she wasn't there to drop off anything. She owned the company. 5 minutes later, after being told to wait outside, she walked into the boardroom and did the unthinkable. Because sometimes the power doesn't come loud. It walks in quietly, then cleans the house. This is one story they'll never forget. Watch until the end. Monica Graves wasn't the kind of CEO who needed applause. At 42, she was the brilliant mind behind Graves Tech, a rising AI software firm she built from scratch. After acquiring a mid-sized tech startup for expansion, she decided to visit their headquarters without prior notice. It wasn't a trap. It was a test. She arrived early. No entourage, no flashy signs of status, just confidence, clarity, and a purpose. She walked in calmly, greeted the receptionist with a smile, and asked to speak to the executive team. But before Monica could say her name, the receptionist glanced at her skin, her natural curls, her simple heels, and made a decision. "They're in a meeting," she said sharply. "Only C-suite staff are allowed right now. If you're from catering or delivery, use the back door." Monica raised an eyebrow. "I'll wait." What they didn't realize was that she wasn't there to prove herself. She was there to observe. Monica sat in the small reception area. No coffee was offered, and no eye contact was given. Employees walked by, some whispering, some glancing. One even said under his breath, "Looks like another temp." She'd seen this before. The soft racism wrapped in professionalism. The assumption that black meant junior, outsider, or worse, irrelevant. But Monica didn't flinch. She waited. 5 minutes. 10. The receptionist took a call and laughed about some woman who thinks she's important. What they didn't know was that Monica's assistant had already emailed the executive team about the visit. She wasn't just the CEO. She was now the owner of this entire company. She stood up and walked straight past the front desk. The receptionist shouted, "Excuse me, you can't go in there." But Monica pushed open the glass boardroom doors. Inside, 6 executives, all white, all men, all frozen mid-sentence. The CFO blurted, "Who are you?" Monica set her briefcase down. "I'm Monica Graves. As of last week, I acquired 85% of this company, and I came to see how things run. What I've seen so far? Disturbing." Silence. She pulled out a stack of papers. "Effective immediately, the following individuals are terminated." The receptionist's name was on the list. So were 4 of the 6 executives. The silence in that boardroom was deafening. One exec tried to protest, but Monica didn't flinch. "This wasn't about being polite," she said, her voice calm but cutting. "This was about culture, and culture starts at the door. If your gatekeepers see leadership as a specific skin tone or gender, then you don't deserve to lead." Her words didn't need volume. They cut deeper than shouting ever could. Security escorted the terminated employees out. One asked for a second chance. "You already had it," she replied. "You just didn't know I was watching." Monica turned, heels clicking on polished floors. She didn't just fire people, she set a new standard. And in that moment, the company didn't just change ownership, it changed direction. Within weeks, Graves Tech announced a full-scale DEI audit and leadership overhaul. Monica brought in new executives from underrepresented communities, launched mentorship programs, and turned the once toxic culture into a model of inclusion. The story went viral, but Monica didn't want fame. She wanted results. At a tech summit, later that year, she was asked how it felt to fire people so boldly. She smiled. It wasn't bold. It was overdue. Today, Graves Tech is thriving, not because of who they hired, but because of who they stopped protecting. If you enjoyed this story and thought it provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful narratives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Take care.